Howdy folks, welcome back to Star Citizen. Well, I've already had my stab at doing the missions, and unfortunately, the pirates won. They just came at me wave after wave, Zap Brannigan style, until they broke the world. Little bastards. But we're gonna try it again. Run a new instance, and I'm feeling lucky. Actually, frame rate's looking pretty good. There's not too many people on the server. I think this one is freshly restarted. So, yeah, I don't see any pirates as far as the eye can see. The last instance when I came back to Alisar to land, there was about 10 caterpillars all over the place, just clogging up the server like a big giant metallic piece of cholesterol, and just doing terrible things to the server. Just awful things. Okay, so let's check out the available missions. Yeah, depending on how long this episode runs, I might even show excerpts from that, or I might just delete the footage altogether, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so, missions. Here I go, right from the top. So I'm going to go over to personal, and the missions I'm going to be looking at are investigations. We have confirmation needed, 2 confirmations needed. Let's just look at these 2. Hope you don't mind. They're a little different. Okay. Abraham Kasbarian. Very interesting. Denzel Nadar. Which one am I feeling better about? I'm kind of hoping one of these brings me to a planet as opposed to the other one, so that's fair game. It's all fair game. Both of the bastards really need dead. Well, okay, let's just go with this one. Let's accept the offer. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go over here to accepted to make sure it came here. Your confirmation needed. And the rec site, that is... where is that? Let's get up here.
Takeoff complete.
Ooh, I think we might be going moonside. No, that's Daymar over there. We're going to Levski. Okay, so we're going to be EVAing out a little bit. You know what? Just for idle curiosity, let's double stack. I want to see where the other one sends me. Just, you know, just to satisfy my curiosity. Let's go over to personal. Here's confirmation needed, and we will accept that offer, and that's going over, we're going to do that one. Yeah. I'm feeling a lot better about that. Let's head to Daymar. Okay, well, I pressed the wrong button. I should hit F2, but you know what? Not a big deal. Let's go to the rec site, set destination, and we are off. And if I'm lucky, I might even extend my wings out. Actually, let's just do that right now. And let's get out of here. Yeah, you pirates. I am sick of the sight of you. I have PTSD from the color orange. Thanks to you guys. You big jerks. Okay, good. We're going to make it this time. Okay, so rec site. Other side of the planet? Yes, check. Alright, give me an orbital marker. I think it's during the daytime too, which I'm really hoping. These missions they're kind of interesting at night, but they're really hard to do at night. The whole lighting situation, I'm really hoping at some point gets reworked and amplified times 10. And I have a weird nagging suspicion that is exactly what is going to happen. They're going to come out with one ship that is going to have killer floodlights on it, and then everyone's going to be like, why don't you do this to every ship? Come on, man. This is something that needs to be done. Okay, so that's 5. That's probably on the other side. I'm going to hit this marker too, which is going to bring us really close to it. We'll see if I can do my little cheat here. Boom. Okay, let's see if that brought us close. That's a way to stop your quantum travel in mid journey. Okay, so show me the rec site right here. Yeah, we're right above it. All right, let's go check it out. I love it. It's still in daylight. Like I was saying, at nighttime they light the whole area up with these crazy ass flares, so they have this really just kind of like hellish wreck look to it, but it's still just so difficult, man. Yeah, if they had one helmet that was just kind of like God's flashlight, you know, something that just illuminated the entire area around you instead of this weak little spot that it does right now, I would be a happy guy. I would wear that no matter what it looked like. It could be a giant clown head. I would still wear it because I'm going for practicality after a while. And the big evil clown head might actually work, particularly if I was kind of running, you know, like a neutral evil kind of character. So they scare the heck out of these stupid griefers. So I wonder what's in store for us here. Give it a little warning shot. Let them know I'm coming. Yeah, I'm cruising at optimal speeds. I gotta watch it though. We're coming here pretty quick. Can't see anything quite yet. That doesn't really surprise me too much. We can afford to ease back a little bit because we're coming like straight down, which not my favorite thing to do because there's no room for error. If you screw up while you're doing that, you are just screwed. Well, I mean, we can speed up a little bit more than that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's go up to about like maybe 500, 600, 700. Yeah, it's all working good. The thing I like about the wrecks that you find on the ground like this is generally there's not going to be any pirates interfering. And right now, you know, I'm all in favor of a little pirate action to kind of spice things up, but they are a bit overreactive. And unfortunately, they keep spawning reinforcements, and they just keep coming without end. And unfortunately, the rate at which they respawn is way faster than you could kill them, so it's just, yeah, it's a losing battle, let's just say. And with everybody on the server doing the exact same thing, it's just kind of killing the frame rate lately. Like I said, luckily I got onto a server that I think just got reset, frame rate's really good, pirate activity's down to a minimum, so I'm just going to kind of ride this out while I can. And we'll see what is going to be waiting for us on the surface. On the surface of the moon. Some people get triggered when you call these planets. They're not planets, they're moons. I know they're there. You know, force of habit. It's a big giant thing in front of me. And I don't really have anything else to use as reference. Like until we can actually go to Crusader, which isn't going to be for a while from now, or over to ArCorp, which actually should be a couple of updates away, or over to Hurston, which is coming in the 3.3 update. And I'm very much looking forward to that. And after I can land on Hurston, I promise you I will never call this a planet again. Because I'll have something finally to compare it to. But for right now, this thing just looks friggin' huge. Man, look at that view. Look at that. Man. You know, I've said this more than a few times, but I just never get tired of this. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let's take a look here. We're coming in deceptively slow. We lost a lot of our momentum. And I need to level out here pretty quick, because we are literally coming upon it right straight down from on top. What do we got? I know really early on people used to like to take these missions so they could camp and just shoot at people, but it doesn't really seem to be much of a problem anymore. Alright, speed it up a little bit. Speed it up there, pal. Now, we should be able to see it from here. And we can. What do we got? I'm going to say Freelancer. And I don't see the wreckage of something else. It just looks like this guy just spazzed out and slammed into the ground. Hey, we've all been there. No judgment. Especially if you're coming up to here in the nighttime and you don't really see what you're doing and that mountain just comes at you out of nowhere. For real, usually these guys have a story to tell, and mostly they kind of ram into another ship. And I don't see anything else here. It looks like it's just the wreckage of this guy. Yeah, there's the flares and all that I was talking about before. And generally when you're trying to look for somebody in particular, they end up being in the cockpit. I don't see the cockpit at all. So let's see if that got flung somewhere over here. Wait, man, I was just seeing the dust and it kind of caught my eye. And I thought it might have been the smoldering wreckage of something. Now, it's never going to be that far off. Yeah, it's just a rock. Well, I guess let's just land and see what we can see. If we have to do a little foot action, then so be it. But just for due diligence, we really should check out the body of the ship. I doubt it's going to be in... Oh, whoa, hey. What's up there? Well, the contract did say dead or alive. Just making sure. Alright, you stay down. That was creepy. Landing gear. Okay, let's straighten out. Let's head down here. I forgot what the gravity situation was here. There's another person right over there. You can see him right... Well, I can't aim while doing this, but not with any degree of accuracy. Okay, let's just power down. I don't think there's anything to worry about right here. Famous last words. Yeah, one thing I really like about these missions is usually they're kind of, you know, I don't want to just say easy because I'm going to call it easy and then I'm going to come out and just get shot by the first person that comes around. As a matter of fact, let's just do this just in case. We'll check these guys out. I saw one over here, and I saw one more towards the front of the ship I also want to check out first before I go inside. And we're going to go inside anyway. Generally what you do is you hold down F, and if these guys can be highlighted, they will be highlighted, and then you just click on them, and that kind of satisfies the conditions of the mission. So, the other guy was over here somewhere. Where are you? I saw you get up at a 10. There you are. This can't be him. Can't be this easy. It's never this easy. Yeah, this ain't him. Take that. Just making sure. Hey, the mission said, you know, if he's still alive, you know, do something about it. We don't want to know about it, but, you know, take care of it yourself. Okay, here's another guy. How about you? No, not you either. Oh, man, this is just layered with bodies. Good thing I'm not squeamish. Oh, see, it gives me that little yellow highlight. Get a little closer. Search him. And that's our man. Generally, they tend to look a little different than the other guys. He doesn't look too different. He doesn't stand out too much. But usually there's a little bit more detail on the people you're actually looking for. You know what? Man. I mean, while we're here, let's just enjoy the background. I mean, there's no reason to rush. Another thing I really like about these wrecks is, to some degree, they seem to have a lot more character than the ships themselves when they're fully intact. Let's take a look around here. Yeah, I don't see anything. It really pays to come down here with something that can haul cargo too, like a cutlass or something to that degree. I'm not going to combat crawl to get in there. It's not going to be anything I can grab anyway. Let's get up and move around. Yeah, this is the back end of the Freelancer. This is it. Looks like you guys were just joyriding, spazzed out, destroyed it. Lost your lives. That's the end of that story. Oh, looks like we're good to go. Another successful mission under our belts. Goodbye, Wreck. It's been fun. Well, if only I could blow it up even further. On request of this reclaimer, could you go please to this wreckage and blow it into smaller chunks for me? I would be ever so happy. 2 million UEC as reward. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But I'm volunteering my services in case it ever does. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Back to normal. You know, I really just kind of want to cruise around a little bit more. You know, I don't get down to Daymar nearly as often as I'd like. Go bomb some canyons or something like that. Go enjoy it. Enjoy life while you're here. Smell the roses. Now, because that other mission went by so quickly, I figured we'd just do one more just to kind of fill out the episode a little bit. And this one seems new to me. I've never come to this one. It's a quantum beacon that's just standing out way by itself, away from anything else, so this seems like it's going to be very interesting. It's far enough away from Levski that I could just go right to it without having to worry about going to Levski first and then going to this one second. So let's see what we got. And we're really close to it already. So I'm gonna get up as close as I can and then just jump out. And then see what we can see. The one thing I don't know about these missions is I don't know if it's the same guy every time. I haven't done these missions enough to realize. If anything, I've done maybe a handful of them, maybe once. Yeah, we already got bogeys coming around us. Okay, let's see if we can sneak in without them catching our attention, or actually without us catching their attention. Slow down, slow, get in there. Come on. What do we got? We got a Starfarer. Okay. Looks like we're close and we are going to jump out. Yeah, let's just get out of here quickly before they close. Now, there's a little bit of a window for us. We have to get to where we are going, find what we are looking for, and get out of here. Now, it's just, that's not going to do us any good where we're going. Let's take a look around here. Where is our destination? Usually, like I said, 9 times out of 10, it's usually around the cockpit. So where is the cockpit? This just looks like random pieces strewn about. I guarantee there's probably more than its fair share of bodies just floating around the outside. Alright, here it looks like the body of the ship itself. I'm going to swing around to the front and see if we can spot anything. No, that looks like the cockpit there. Yeah, that's definitely a Starfarer cockpit. Now, where there's a cockpit, there's pilots. What do you got for me? Alright. We'll bring the gun out. Yeah, there's a guy there. Let's head in. Now, I believe... Let's go towards the top. I think that's going to lead us to the cockpit here. I don't need that out. I don't think this guy is going to pose any problems. Oh, talk about an undignified position to die in. Nah, this is not our man. I don't see anybody floating outside out front. Oh, let's go. Now, just to do diligence, I'm going to go down and look in the bottom section too. Man, this is kind of like amazing just as a background to kind of... Oh, here we go. Here's another guy. How about you? Can we give you a dignified burial? No, we cannot. You are not the man we were looking for either. And we are running out of space. Alright, well, our quest continues. As far as I'm concerned, this guy could be literally anywhere now. It's always good to show up, like I was saying before, with something that can haul a little bit of cargo. These missions are perfect to show up with like a cutlass or something like that, because you can always scoop up a little bit of extra pocket cash by grabbing these boxes. And if you have a friend with you, that's a perfect job for them, to either sit with the ship or to kind of just jump out and grab a little extra. So it looks like we're going into the body of the ship, because this is not going to be where we are going to find our quarry here. Okay. There you are. Let's get a little, yeah, let's get a little perspective. Okay, let's try like this. I don't see a lot of people outside. I was a little surprised. And I still got the light on, good. I feel like I'm upside down, which I think I am. Yeah, there we go, a little better. A little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Less disjointed? Ooh, here's some people. Hey, buddy. Nope. You are not who we were looking for either. Well, let's keep looking. And we got the tail end of the ship over here, which may or may not still be even intact. Let's take a look. Anybody out in the gangplank? Nope. Nobody floating around? Alright, just checking. We'll head back in. My god, this is so creepy. I feel like just whispering. I mean, how creepy would it be if there actually were creatures or something in here? The absolute creepiest is if you came upon one of these bodies and he just jumped out at you at the last minute. Okay. No, you're the guy we were just looking at before. Let's take a look back here. Yeah, that whole section of the ship is gone. Alright, well, we're going to head up to the captain's area, because I'm running out of places to look. I'll just float up. Why not? Mind your head. I will do exactly that. Okay, well, you didn't die in the bathroom. That's good news. That's not the place you want to go. That's, you know, frozen forever, dead on the toilet is probably the top 10 most undignified ways I can think to go. I mean, there's a lot of ways I don't want to go in space, but that's definitely among the top of the list. We got him. We got him. So where are you? Oh, you got like a cracked helmet? That's kind of neat. In a grisly... Oh, God. In a grisly, horrible kind of way. Okay, we'll just... Yeah. I'm just going to leave you there like that. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be disrespectful, but... I'm just here to collect money on you, so, you know... So which way in was this? Let's just take a look. This is an easy way of getting into the ship and finding this guy. Alright, interesting. Good to know. Alright, let's get back to our ship and find out how many pirates are just sitting there, licking their chops, and just waiting for me. So, I think I'm going to hang around and just kill bogeys. Oh, my God, this might take a little while. Yeah. I had no idea they brought reinforcements. Yeah, screw this. Thank you very much for joining me for another episode of Star Citizen. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope that you'll join me again. Goodbye, everybody. That's a lot of bogey. Lady, I do believe you developed a stutter. Oh my goodness.